I'm available for all sort of MyLab courses, MS Excel, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access Mathematics, Accounting and Statistics, Problems Rock.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session we are taking XP22 Excel chapter 6 ML2 employee wages. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exam, quizzes and for complete course on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. You can contact me easily on my WhatsApp and email. I will handle your complete course. You will be free from this course. I will do your all assignments, all simulation training, all exam, midterm and final, and all assignments project. I am also handling many students courses on Pearson, Cengage, Blackboard and many more colleges and universities like MyLab Accounting, MyLab Math, MyLab Finance, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab Excel and Assess. Okay, let's start our assignment to solve it step by step. Okay, title of assignment XP22 Excel chapter 6 ML2 employee wages. Okay, here is project description. You can see your project description to get idea about your project. Okay, you can see your project description to get idea about your project. Now moving on question number 1. In question number 1, start Excel, download and open the file name XP22 Excel chapter 6 ML2 wages. XLS Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. Basically in this question we will have to download Excel file from Pearson IT-Lab dashboard. You can download this file easily from your Pearson portal. I have also downloaded this file from a Pearson portal. You can see this my file that's I have downloaded from my Pearson portal. Now moving on question number 2. I have done this first question of this assignment right now. In question number 2, create range name based on the value in the range I10 to I11. Basically in this question we will create range name based on the value in the range I10 to I11. Okay, you can see this question, you can follow my video and you can done your assignment by watching this video. If you do not able to do this assignment, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I will do this complete assignment for you with A+ grade. Okay, create range names. I10 to I11. First we will enter this range in the range area. Okay, I10 to I11. Okay, this range will be selected. Now we will create range names based on the value. This value is the value which based is I10 to I11. Okay, and then we will click on the formula tab in the defined names group. We will go to the formula tabs. Here is formula tabs and here is defined name group. Click on the name manager. Okay, we will click on the name manager. Okay, sorry, create from selection. We will click on the create from selection and then we will click on create from selection and then click on OK. This question is done now. Now moving on, next question is question number 3. In question number 3 you can see added the range names gross earning so it displayed as gross. Okay, added the range name gross earning so it displays as gross. Added the range names gross earning so it displays as gross. We will go to the formula tab in the name manager and then we will added the click on added and then added name is gross earning to gross. You can see and then we will simply click on OK. Added name will be show as gross. This is good now, then click close it. Okay, this question is done now. Now moving on, next question is question number 3. Okay, 4 in this assignment. Question number 4, I have done this question. Now moving on, question number 4. Question number 4 is that apply the gross and total wages paid range name to the formula in cell I12 using the apply range name method. Okay, you can read this question. Apply the gross and total wages paid range name to the formula in the cell I12 using the apply range name method. We will enter a formula in cell I12 using the apply range name method. Simply we will go to the Excel workbook and then we will click on cell I12 and then we will enter a formula in cell I12 using the apply range name method. Okay, apply the gross and total wages paid range names in the formula. Okay, click on cell I12 and then we will edit the range names gross minus total wages paid. Okay, then we will press enter. Okay, this is good now. Now moving on, next question. This is done now. I have done 4 questions of this assignment right now. In question number 5, we will now load the solver, add in if it not available, set the objective cell to min total wages paid F13. Okay, simply in this question we will load the solver, add in if it not available. Okay, then we will set the objective cell to min total wages paid, cell F13. Okay, we will go to the Excel workbook and then simply we will load the solver, add in if it not available. Okay, we will go to the data tab and in the analysis group click on the solver. Okay, set the objective cell to min total wages paid. Okay, set the objective cell to min total wages paid. Click on add. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, min, we will select this min and cell F13. Okay, now next question is question number 6. Assign horse work range E5 to E12 as the changing variable cells. Okay, assign horse work E5 to E12 as the changing variable cells. Now we will assign the horse work in this solver. Okay, please follow my video and you will done. Assign horse work. We will enter the cell E5 to E12. Okay, E5 to E12 in the changing variable cells. This is the changing variable cells. Okay, now question number 7 is that set a constraint to ensure horse schedule per employee are whole numbers. Okay, set a constraint to ensure horse schedule per employee are whole number. Okay, we will set the constraint to ensure horse schedule per employees are whole number. Okay, you can see here. First, now we will set a constraint to ensure how schedule per implies are whole numbers. Okay, we will click on add and then add constraint is whole number, cell references, and constraint is that okay, we will add constraint. Cell references and constraint are whole numbers. Implies are whole numbers. Okay, horse worked, then click on OK. Okay, you can see now question number 8 is that then click on add and integer, then we will add this. Question number 8 is that set constraint to require to ensure full-time employees work between 30 and 50 hours per week. Okay, set constraints to ensure full-time employees work between 30 and 50 hours per week. And then click on add, then add constraint, then click on add and then we will constraint 30 and 50 hours per week. Okay, and then cell references is that E5 to E7 and then constraint is first is 30 and then we will add and second is 50 hours per week. Okay, cell references is given E5 to E13 hours work and then constraint is 50 and constraint is that 50 okay, set constraint to question number 9 is that set constraint to ensure, you can see this I have done 85% of this assignment for remaining question, and if you want to do it for complete course you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. I can do all online courses: accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Access, writing, economics, Java, C++, Python and many more online courses. Please add me for your weekly assignments, add me for your weekly quiz and add me for your complete course. I will do your complete course with A+ grade. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and like my video. Best of luck to my art student. Thank you so much.